So hi guys, once again, and now in this video I'm going to react on Miss Universe Thailand 2024 evening gown competition. And in this reaction video I'm going to see, actually I have seen earlier, but in that video which I have made, it didn't go well, so I deleted it. But since I have seen this, I have my favorites already, and most of the evening gown favorites were my swimsuit round favorites as well, and some of them who didn't perform uh, as per my expectation in the swimsuit has actually performed well in evening gown. So in my evening gown, surprisingly, I have more number of candidates as compared to swimsuit as my favorites. So all of the contestants, which are actually good, all of the contestants uh, who made my list in the swimsuit have have completely 100% made my list in evening gown round as well. None of the contestants who were my favorites in swimsuit actually made me disappointed in evening gown. Everyone performed well. I'm talking about my favorites, and some of them who didn't perform in the swimsuit, they performed well in the evening gown round as well. So I'm quite happy, to be honest, that a lot of candidates performed well, and I think more than half of the candidates, the total number of candidates were 41. So that was huge for a national level competition. But then even in 41, 19 were my swimsuit round favorites, and approximately 22, 23, 24 are my evening gown favorites. So I will just, for the sake of video, I will just once again play the entire evening gown competition round, and then I will just, instead of reacting, I will just say who all my favorites, and what I actually liked in them. And those who were not my favorites, I have some or the other points for them, uh, about what I think for them and what could actually happen in the competition, in the finale. So let's see and watch the video.
มากๆเลยในการเดินทางของพวกเธอนะคะที่จะคว้ามงกุฎ Miss Universe Thailand 2ฉันได้เห็นความ That's a joy.
So I will say, first thing first, I will say that the production, the sound effect, the the audio quality, the lightings, the soundtrack, the chosen soundtrack, I mean, the entire stage, uh, and everything, the costumes, the dress, the makeup, hair, everything, it's top notch. Thailand knows how to do production, and that is why I'm not really shocked. I knew that Thailand will produce a very huge production, let's say, and so I am not shocked. At the same time, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with whatever they are giving to the audience. And okay, so let us begin. The first contestant have already arrived, and she is my bet for the win. Actually, some of the contestants are actually in my winning zone, winning era, like winning. You can say they are. I see them as a winner potential candidate, and one of them is contestant number one. Contestant number two is not in my winning zone, but she is definitely making my first cut, and she have that caliber in her to make the first cut for sure. Everything is top notch. The first three candidates, she is the third candidate, and I feel that the first three candidates have set the bar so high for other candidates that it was actually hard for the to match their level, because their level was so high. Top the first three candidates. Fourth candidate I am really not fond of. Her technicalities is very weak, to be honest. Though I would say that her personality is still there. She knows how to give expressions. She knows how to play with the camera. So, Thailand candidates, I'm not very disappointed actually. The one who is not making my list is actually uh, like she is already also performs nice. It's not like she is disappointing at any level. Number five is also in my list. She is making the cut. So that is the level of candidates of Miss Universe Thailand. It's top notch. I think she's number six, and I'm not very fond of. She's okay-ish kind of performance. She's giving okay-ish kind of performance. She's number seven. She is my list. She's making my first cut at least. Though she is not in my winning zone. For winning zone, I have only six candidates. Yes. I have only six candidates whom I see as a potential winner. Number 8 is also making my list, at least the first cut for finale. Number 9 is actually good in technicalities, but then she is lacking charm. She does not have that personality, that individuality, that authenticity. She is very, if you can see, she is very mediocre by face and by expression. She is not enjoying the moment. Number 10 again, she does not have that charm, that aura. It's very dull, you can say. She has that same face throughout the runway, which I personally don't recommend and don't like. Number 11 is making my first cut, at least making my first cut. uh, she has that potential in her. She has that charm, so I'm liking her, but she's not in my winning radar, you can say. Number 12, again she is making my first cut at least. I don't know what's the actually I don't know what's the format of the Miss Universe Thailand. Like, what is the first cut, second cut, third cut? I don't know how many number of candidates they choose. So I don't. I have to make a video about that as well. I have to see. Number 13 is also making my list. She's actually good. She's carrying the dress with so much of poise, so much of elegance. Number 14, she's not of my taste. She is okay-ish. Not bad either. Number 16 is also okay-ish. She is not bad. She is just average. She needs a lot of practice for ramp walk. And her dress kind of resembles with Andrea Meza Miss Universe 2020. I think the dress might be an inspiration from that dress. She is number 17 if I'm not wrong. Yes, number 17 is in my winning zone. I think she has all the characteristics which a winner possesses. So I feel that she can win and take the crown with her. She is giving everything which a contestant should give. So I'm very much satisfied with her. Contestant number 17. For number for contestant number 18, I'm first of all not a fond of these dress. This dress is not very a winning kind of dress, and even her performance is lackluster. To be honest, it's just okay-ish kind of performance. 19 is also very basic, so I'm not a fan of the contestant. She's not bad. Miss Universe Thailand candidates can never go wrong, can never be categorized as bad, if you say so. It's just the competition is so high that the candidates who are even performing little bit less, I have to make them out. 20 is making my list. She's at least making the first cut. She's definitely a good candidate. Contestant number 20. She's not in my winning zone, winning circle, but then she is good. So she should make the first cut at least. 21. She's in my winning radar. Look, the face. Look, she's actually have all the potential and all the caliber to actually take the crown with her and represent Thailand internationally. Okay, for 22, I have to say one thing, that she is representing a plus size candidate. So that completely depends on the organization and the judges as how far she goes, or whether she does not even cut makes the first cut. So contestant like her, I would say that her preliminary performance really didn't matter as much as other contestants, because it completely depends on the organization and the judges as whether they want to promote body positivity or not. And if they want to promote body positivity, they will include her in the top I don't know, top 20, top 25, basically in the first cut. If they don't want to promote body positivity and they want to just highlight the candidates who have performed well in the preliminary, or behind the door, back door, I don't know, question and answer, then she will not make the first cut. So it completely depends on the organization and the judges. Personally speaking, I am not a huge fan of uh, her. It's not just about physique. Her performance was actually very lackluster, to be honest. 23 is making my first cut at least. She is good. She is having a very beautiful physique and a decent performance. So I think she should make the first cut at least, if not more. 24 is again okay-ish performance, nothing bad, but then uh, a lot of good candidates are there, so I have to eliminate her in my first cut, even in my first cut, because a lot of good candidates are there. What can I say? She's decent, but no X factor is there. 25 25 is making my first cut at least. She is not in my winning zone, winning area, winning circle, but then she is definitely having that potential and caliber to make at least the first cut. 26 is okay-ish. Her gown though resembles with Miss Universe Philippines 2023. Her gown kind of resembles with that, uh, but otherwise I don't see it's too much actually. She's kind of giving a grand vibe to me, not a universe. 27 is good. She is making my first cut. Her performance I liked a lot, but she's of course not in my winning circle. She's just making the first cut. 28 is good. She is making my first cut, but she is again not in my winning circle. I don't see her as a potential winner. She is definitely having a caliber to make the first cut at least. 29 is again okay-ish, nothing bad, but then I don't see her making the first cut. 30, she is contestant number 30 is making my first cut at least. She is not in my winning circle, but then definitely she has that potential to make the first cut at least. So I actually liked her performance. 31 is again okay-ish performance, nothing great. It's not bad, but it's not good enough to make the first cut. 32 is very beautiful. If you can do like her face is actually very angelic, but then she is not making my first cut because she does not have that X factor, that potential to move forward. 33 is in my winning circle. She is definitely having that X factor to win and take the crown with her. Look, the face, the physique, the dress, the elegance, the poise, the sexiness, everything is there in her. So I feel that she can take the crown. She has that X factor in her. Thirty-four is also nice. Though she is not making my first cut, but she is good. Contestant number 35, she is making my first cut at least. I don't see her taking the crown as of the moment, but then her performance was definitely decent enough to make the first cut. Her face is, and what I like about Thailand candidates is that they might lack sometimes the technicalities, but I feel that uh, they have individuality, they have authenticity, they they know how to represent themselves. So that is what I like. I like the candidates, the Thai candidates, and and every candidate, whether I am including them in my list or not, irrespective of that, I think most of the candidates have individuality, and that individuality is the real power. And that if you have your authenticity and originality and individuality, then I think maybe next year or maybe next to next year you can prepare more, and then you will come back. There is no problem in that. And with Thailand candidates, I see that happening, because every contestant, almost every contestant, you can say that it's full of charm, it's full of personality, and that is why I like Thailand candidates a lot. Again, 37 is not in my list. She is not making the first cut, but then she is doing little bit extra, but then it's okay. Contestant number 38 is not in my winning circle, though she is making my first cut at least. She has that. She's very, powerful. Look, she should give some smiles a bit, but even then it's completely fine, because her performance was actually good. 39. She is in my winning circle. She can actually win and take the crown with her. Look, her face is actually very powerful, and it's a asset. See, she is in my winning circle for sure. Contestant number 40. Again, she is in my winning circle, and she can take the crown with her. Huge fan favorite, huge, very nice performance, technicalities wise, as well as the expression and authenticity wise. She's having everything. She has that X factor in her. 41. 41 was not in my swimsuit favorite, but she is definitely in my. She is making the first cut in my evening on performance. So I have to look, because her face is not very, like, sometimes it's very awkward, but then she has that, her performance is good enough to make at least first cut. Even if she does not move forward, at least she gave a very decent performance, and that is what I like. So that's it. I think I have said everything about the production, which I liked a lot, whether it's soundtrack, the lightings, the stage, everything was just top notch. The contestants have a lot of caliber. I liked each and every contestant, to be honest, because they carried themselves in the uh, most powerful way, you can say, most elegant way. So I'm really very much satisfied with the overall Miss Universe Thailand competition, and that's it. I think I have given my opinion on each and every candidates. So let's meet in the next segment of the competition, which is, I guess, the speech or question and answer round.